See you, TMG.
Well, I was even saying with the people I was with around me in the ground, I was like, yo, they're gonna somehow give it to this guy, but this guy's lost. But you know,
is it 6-1 fight?
I believe so. Maybe 8, but I think it was 6. But he lost. I mean, but you know, they're still building up his career. They still got more money to book for him, so they because that guy's a nobody, they could afford to rob him. Crazy. That's why Usyk they couldn't because AJ didn't give him. That's the thing.
This is what people when we watched it. I was watching it at a friend's house. Obviously, they were saying that don't be surprised if they give it to AJ, but AJ didn't make it close.
That's the thing. When you're on a cash cow and because they want to make the AJ Fury fight. When you're on a cash cow,
that fight might never happen though.
I mean, yeah. When you're the cash cow, when you're the home guy, they will look for ways to give you results. But AJ didn't give him enough to work with. If AJ gave him enough to work with, they could have called it a draw, or they could have called it a win. But AJ, especially because Usyk dominated the first 3 rounds at least. Dominated, I think it was around 7, and he dominated all the last rounds.
So all the championship rounds.
Yeah, what stays in the people's minds and the judges' minds, you know, start and finish, he dominated. If AJ had one of those rounds, because like I said, you could try. Like if you wanted to give AJ rounds, you could have given AJ 5 rounds, which one of the guys did. He had it 7-5, and you could find ways to do that. But that's the absolute best case scenario AJ had. The worst case he had was 2 rounds. Most time was 3 or 4.
That's true.
But
that's the worst case.
You could find ways to do that.
I think he lost the first 4. The 4th round was okay. He was landing punches, but boy, that first 3 rounds, that was awful. And then the way he finished as well.
But yeah, that's why he lost. He didn't give enough to work with. But I had the 161-11. I gave the last one a 10-8 round, even though he didn't knock him down.
He absolutely bullied it.
He might as well knocked him. Could have given him a standing count. I mean, if AJ wasn't AJ, it was a lesser fight.
Do you see how the leg was basically done? So stiff.
I mean, Anthony Joshua. I mean, boy.
AJ, man, now you're going to have guys like Daniel Dubois talking to you or Joyce. But wait, how did Usyk go from fighting Joyce to AJ? What happened?
Because AJ was supposed to get a Fury fight. That didn't happen. And Usyk was the mandatory. They were willing to put Usyk on the back burner if they were able to get the Fury fight. That didn't happen. So Usyk was the mandatory.
I think Joyce was gonna just would have lost it. He would have just made it dirty.
He probably would have lost, but would have made it a lot more dirty than physical and close.
Well, one person I don't want to hear anything from is Dylan White. I'm sorry. When Povetkin sent him to sleep, his time amongst these elite fighters is low.
He avenged himself in the rematch, innit?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Povetkin had covered, then he's done.
And Povetkin was well focused at 41, 42, since retired.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
But the next big fight, Fury Wilder, 2 weeks.
White is so far out of the...
No, he's back in the mix now after because he beat Povetkin.
No, he's out of the mix because Povetkin's not coming out.
Who's
going to fight?
I think he's got his next fight against he's like a rest fight because he had a lot of hard fights. Because this one's like a little resume filler.
Who's that?
I can't remember his, but it's like
he's got a resume. You know how susceptible he is to that uppercut.
Yeah, but it's a resume filler. And
you better not lose that because he's had too many rough and tumble fights for me.
But yeah, Usyk's blown the landscape out completely. So Dylan White,
White is below Joyce in the pecking order.
Potentially, I mean, White could look to fight him from Joyce.
Fight Dubois. That's it from.
Potentially could fight Park again if he beats Chisora again. Dubois there.
Parker's fighting Chisora again.
Yeah, because the fight wasn't the result wasn't convincing.
Chisora, fam. Potential life.
Yeah, could and then because the top 4 AJ, Wilder, Fury, and Usyk now, so those guys will be locked up for a minute.
Where's Joyce? 5th?
Nah, 5th is toss up between like Parker, White, Joyce, Ruiz is even still around there.
Ruiz was fighting that one done.
Molina?
Yeah, that guy's crap.
Well, yeah, but he's not Usyk.
What?
Ruiz is up there.
Ortiz is better than Dodo, man.
Ortiz is like 50. I mean, borders you want to tell him 50. I mean,
hey, Ortiz, that's my guy though. I respect Ortiz. I think Ortiz could give Joshua a fight, you know.
He could, yeah. I mean, after, especially the fights like that. I mean, not give Joshua a fight. I mean, boy, it was so underwhelming. You know what's so mad? Being at the stadium, after the first 3 rounds, Usyk just silenced the crowd. Just completely silenced the crowd. Literally, everyone there was in like, what's going on? Like, he just silenced us.
At least AJ's by far the biggest drawing box in the garden.
No, I think
because he's the only man that could build up that hype for a fight. Because people are not going to stay up for this Wilder 3 fight. No one cares.
Canelo can do that, especially with his Mexican contingent.
Not here.
Well, not
Well, obviously he's Mexican.
But yeah, I mean, boy.
He's a superstar. Regardless of him losing, he's still a superstar, like an elite superstar in this game.
He's a businessman.
The elite superstar that loses. Obviously, we want this fight. We want 3 AJ Wembley, 90k, even 100. That's the dream.
I'll pay $6 for the floor seats, boy.
That's the dream. We don't even care if AJ loses his next 3 fights. That's what we want.
If AJ loses the next 3 fights, that's dead.
I'm joking, but we want that.
But
And
yeah.
now it might be Usyk versus Fury in Ukraine. In the Rublev Stadium. I don't know what's it called.
I don't know, man. But yeah,
Kiev.
regarding boxing, I've said.
In Kiev.
I've said what I
The
need
funny
to
thing
say.
is, Fury's fans will travel still. Fury's fans loyal. AJ fans are not travelling across the border. What filthy fellas are going to travel to Ukraine?
Traveling to Ukraine for what? For what? What's there in Ukraine? If it's Croatia, maybe a bit, because Croatia gets a bit jumpy. But
Ukraine. No. AJ's fans are all industry guys. Hey, he lost it, fam. Lost the streets.
Boy, AJ, you got. I mean, he's done it before. I believe he can win a rematch. But, boy, he's not looking good at all.
No, to wrap up the pod.
We're on to the football.
I don't even know if I have enough energy to talk football, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's why AJ, the fact that it's depressed, it's just deflating, man.
It's awful for him. I'm not really an AJ guy anymore.
He's one of these fans.
Not that I'm out for him, but AJ, man, you disappointed me with that crap.
Horrendous.
Anyway, shout out everyone else that want to watch him. Shout out to the heavyweight division. At least you're giving us something to talk about, man. The most entertaining division.
It's true. I mean, if you want to do less talking points, I mean,
Wait, when do you think the rematch will be? February?
6 months. Need to go beat him. So when September, October,
March.
November, December, January, February, and March, April. It might be in Wembley. It might be somewhere like that. I mean, it'll be somewhere. I'm not going to that rematch unless I get given tickets for free.
Oh, you're paying for that?
I'm not paying for that shit.
Why? Because you can beat him up.
I'm not paying for nonsense, man. I'll see that.
15k floor seats.
I'll see that from my yard. But what I would say, I mean,
You're not coming. I'm not inviting you to where I'm watching this.
I'm dead. Yeah. Well, what I would say, I mean, yes, go to a boxing match of that caliber. I mean, it's like a proper showpiece event. Everyone wears their best clothes. You see,
You're wearing their best trip.
You went to the stadium. You see everyone in designer this, designer that.
What happened? You didn't get the memo.
So this,
You were mallets.
No, I wasn't no designer. I was in my Dunks, my Tommy Hilfiger jacket. I think it was a Hugo Boss shirt.
Oh, they were looking at you like, oh, what's going on?
T-shirt and some combats.
What's the
cargos, rather.
What was the move after?
There was no motive. I was trying to get home. I mean, the traffic was immense.
Petrol.
Which was a petrol crisis as well. So yeah, I mean, I just came on a calm thing.
I never believe you call anyone. Actually, wait, this is a sports pod. I never believe you could go anyone and come. You're lucky you didn't have a match that day.
It made it feel a lot easier. I mean, I came on a calm thing. What? Dunks, combats. Oh, sorry, cargos.
Why are you telling me you're drip, fam? This is a football pod. This is a sports pod.
And a Hugo top T-shirt and a jacket. Is that not a calm thing?
I don't know what's
It's a plain Hugo Boss T-shirt.
Is it plain?
Yeah, not like this one. It's a plain.
I don't believe you.
Is that not calm?
It's a calm thing.
Yeah, but that's a calm thing.
Very calm.
Yeah, it's a calm
I
thing.
said it's a calm thing.
No, I heard this thing got the little Hugo drop.
Yeah, he always wants to drop their little designer thing.
Is Hugo even a designer?
Hey.
You say light drop, man.
Light drop, man. Something small for the kids.
It's a very calm thing. You see guys in the Gucci jackets and
You wanted to get the Gucci. You're trying to take
Prada and Moschino and everything. Like there come people coming in the what's it called? The smart shoes, the loafers and that. Boy, like if people come dripping. That's how it is for boxing events. People come out of a suit, so you come dripping out.
Drippy.
Yeah, that's what Tony said. I just came on a counter. So it's because it's in a stadium. That's probably why. If it was in an arena, I probably would have put in a little bit more effort. In a stadium,
It was outdoor. Was it cold?
I felt a bit cold. I had my jacket zipped up. My Hugo Boss jacket.
What's Tottenham Stadium saying?
Oh my God, tell me. Great stadium still. So there's what I was saying to my brother was that you see how the effect Arsenal had when they first bought the Emirates. Everything, this futuristic stadium, blah blah blah. That's what Tottenham Stadium is basically for now.
Oh wow.
That very proper futuristic.
No one cares about Tottenham Stadium because they don't win. So
They don't win shit, man.
I mean, crap, fam. And going on to that.
No, do Arsenal.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm trying to get rid of Arteta still.
Like I said,
Every week, every time he wins, it just adds a month onto his tenure. I want him out, fam.
that North London derby might have added 3 months.
Arsenal not good. It doesn't matter. Beating Tottenham, the home team always wins in the North London derby. That's why I'm not too fussed.
That's got him to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. It's so annoying. Arsenal are not good. Every performance of Arsenal so far Tottenham performance has not been good.
He's bought himself.
He bought himself time.
Bought himself at least another 6 months for those 3 victories. Arsenal now 10th in the league.
Oh wow, great. That's my manager. Come on.
Only five points by the top of the table.
Oh wow, impressive.
2 clean sheets. Scored 5 goals in the last 3 games.
Oh my God, Ramsdale, great signing.
Ramsdale
You know what?
Ramsdale looking sharp.
Tomiyasu, that's the next Bakary segment. Oh, come on, man.
Tomiyasu looking hard.
Ben White, elite defender there.
Ben White had what's called a very demotivated or unmotivated Kane in his pocket.
No, Kane had chances. Kane had chances in that game.
Yeah, of course he's gonna have a chance, but you know
He had about a couple chances. He lifted that ball over Ramsdale's head. Demotivated Kane. And Son scored right in his alleyway. People need to understand that goal was Tomiyasu. Is he not from the right? He's the right back. Who's the right centre back? Who's the midfielders?
Where are they? Who knows, man?
Where are all these men?
Where are you?
You're still conceding. Now they're gonna go and face Brighton. All I know is that
Who's gonna face Bayern?
Arsenal facing Brighton this week.
Bayern Munich.
Brighton.
I thought Bayern. I was like, what?
They're gonna face Brighton.
Maybe gonna bully them again.
Brighton's gonna give Arsenal something, and then we're gonna be back to the same.
My guy Donnarumma, future goal. Well, Sterling got a start. I was on.
He started over a lot of guys.
Yeah, you got.
He's crap, man. Get rid of Sterling. Man City already decided what Sterling's on. It's so mad to know that he's not even a thought for Pep anymore. The fact that he's even playing this game is shocking.
His fall from grace has been mad. But anyways, I don't watch the rest of the game in detail, so it's been chill, guys. TMG, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on all socials. So subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, especially the Twitter. It's very important, help us to reach more people.
As he said.
Retweets and likes. Listen to us audibly, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
This podcast is a knockout punch.
Yeah, well, lack of knockout punch from AJ. But TMG, we out.
Fuck AJ, man.